วัสดี
Hey. Langkumpa Pai di Kat.
ยายของฉันเป็นคนเล่าเรื่องนี้ให้ฉันฟัง อยากจะฟังไหม
약방자 예우교과.
มันเป็นเรื่องของเด็กผู้หญิงคนหนึ่งที่ครอบครัวอดอยาก เธอจึงออกไปขุดหาหัวเผือกและมันมากินเพื่อประทังชีวิต ตรงบริเวณที่ต่อมาเรียกว่าวัดสะสีไม่ไกลจากที่นี่ ตอนนั้นฝนเริ่มตกหนัก เธอจึงเข้าไปหลบฝนอยู่ที่บริเวณปากถ้ำเธอหิวมาก หิวพอๆกับเจ้าไข่ดาวตอนนี้เลย เด็กผู้หญิงได้ยินเสียงโหยหวนดังออกมาจากถ้ำเธอจึงตามเสียงนั้นเข้าไป เธอได้พบกับปีศาจเท่าดุร้าย ที่กลับไม่ต้องการทำร้ายเธอ มันบอกกับเธอว่ามันอาศัยอยู่ในถ้ำมาตลอดชีวิต และอยากจะเห็นแสงตะวันสักครั้งก่อนจะตาย เด็กผู้หญิงจึงช่วยพยุงปีศาจเท่าเดินออกไปยังปากถ้ำฝนเริ่มหยุดตก และแสงอาทิตย์ก็เริ่มสว่างพ้นขอบฟ้า ปีศาจเท่าจึงมอบตะขอเบ็ดตกปลาทองคำให้แก่เด็กผู้หญิงคนนั้น และกล่าวว่า นี่คือของขวัญจากวิญญาณแห่งท้องฟ้า หลังจากนั้น ปีศาจเท่าก็สิ้นใจลง
라오 펜양가의 덕화.
เด็กผู้หญิงกลับมาที่หมู่บ้าน มีเรื่องเล่ามากมายที่เกิดขึ้นที่นี่ เหมือนกับเรื่องปีศาจเท่ากับตะขอเบ็ดตกปลาทองคำมีเยอะจนจำได้ไม่หมด
컵쿵카 농수나.
Should take a look around Wat Saasai. Maybe there's some truth to the story. Well, if Sunan hooks a big one, I hope he shares.
หวัดดี
Sawati crop. 'This could be interesting.
Che diavolo?
Ehi laggiù, chi va là? Cos'è che fa questo suono? Che suono? Questo fischio? Non lo senti? Senti? Hai ragione. Credo che venga da quelle statue inquietanti. Va, come l'ho detto. Non lo so.
Looks like he was trying to get out. Whoa. What was that? Prayer wheel, telling the story of how the Nephilim came to Sukhothai. The prayer wheel. I don't feel so good.
Welcome back, Indy. Henri, this place you found, it's fascinating.
What are you doing here?
I thought the Secret Order of Giants were a part of the Vatican. Does this look like the Vatican to you?
You're a long way away from home, Tonio.
Indy, you think you are in your college right now?
I'm not sure.
You die, Henri. This is almost as bad as when you took that shell to the head.
I think this letter is for you, Indiana.
You were never where you were supposed to be. The lecture hall.
You shouldn't be here. The administration fired you.
But this is my home.
Then why did you run away from it? That's your problem. You're never here when people need you. Something's not right here. Weren't you looking for that thing?
I think this looks right.
A gift from her, I think.
She learned to hate me all over again.
Nonsense, Indy. That's where that belongs. Yes, that's right. Now, who left that there? Tezamish. That's Adamic for rebirth.
You never told me you read Adamic.
Well, I'm not one to brag, old boy. You should take a photograph of this. Why don't you take a picture, Indiana?
Marcus?
Hey!
There's our dashing archaeologist. In the Hebrew Bible, the Nephilim were fallen angels, weren't they, Dr. Jones?
I suppose so.
Well, clearly these giants aren't angels, and their order predates the foundation of the Christian Church by who knows how long.
And you know this how? You know nothing about me. Right now I'm looking into the disappearance. Excuse me, Father. I was brainwashed. Was a man in a closet.
The giant from Sunan's story. Do you think they hid in this cave from something?
What story?
The Nephilim must have been scared, sheltering in a cave. Don't you agree, Dr. Jones?
I know you're in there. Just let me in, all right? We can talk. Talk, just like the old times, like when we were young.
How is she doing without her sister?
She's strong.
Take better care of her than you did the last one, Dr. Jones. Or there'll be hell to pay.
Hello?
Indy,
Marion, is that you?
of course I'm me. What are you doing, sir? I heard the college fired you.
It's not fair.
You made me fall in love with you, then run away when I needed you.
That's what's not fair.
I didn't mean...
What would your father think?
Don't bring him into this.
You don't have a job, you don't have a marriage, you gave up everything just so you could run around with some floozy fighting Nazis. Well, you know what? Some of us have real responsibilities.
Marion, listen. You're not Marion.
folk.
She keeps calling me too. At her wit's end. To all end in tears, Dr. Jones marked my words.
We're in that sleep of death. What dreams may come. Room 11? We even have a room 11?
We are all going around in circles, repeating the same events, yeah? Is that the truth of the Great Circle? That the sacred geometry goes around and around and around and around and around again, repeats upon itself, just as humans are cursed, making the same mistakes. The traitor to the fatherlands as the time and space are equivalent. So to repeat history is to move in a circle. Yes, yes! We are all going around in circles! We are all going around in circles, repeating the same events, yeah? Is that the truth of the Great Circle? That the sacred geometry goes around and around and around and around and around again, repeats upon itself.
A very strange poster, Indiana. Modern art, I suppose.
Great Catherine Birch. Who wouldn't kill for the chance to see her sing? Why haven't I read this before? These guys are the experts on the subject.
I thought it belonged in the Vatican, like me.
I've seen this before.
You think Ernesto put this one here too?
Are these mine? Something to drink. Don't mind if I do. Wine's gone bad.
Such a waste, Henri.
For this is my blood of the covenant, poured out for many unto remission of sins. Let's try this. Just for fun. Oh, I sure hope I didn't break anything. Wonder what this stick does. No. Left, not right. Or was it left? Left, right, I can't tell the difference.
When one door closes, another one closes. Where do you think this long and dark path will take you? Ernesto keeps talking my ears off about Room 11. 11. Have you found it yet, Indy?
Why did I leave this here?
I'm sorry. I know how much being a teacher meant to you.
Barnett's always looking for people, right?
Why did you do it, Indiana? Why did you leave? What are you doing up there, Indy? You're all topsy-turvy. Still, door 11? Where is that?
X-10.
Eleven. How did the Romans come to 11?
V5.
Oh, there it was. Room 11. It was there all along.
What does it say?
Hek Dashu. It means temple. The Nephilim sure built a lot of temples, didn't they, old boy?
Why do we always feel nothing? It hurts to stop. Why do we always fall in love? It hurts to lose someone.
Don't you wish to be the father? And pull yourself together,
It's a story. It's supposed to be a story. The Nephilim were forced to leave their home. They found new life in Sukhothai. Dashu, where they built a temple to hide the stone.
Hatma Shah.
Who put this here?
I bet this hook would make Sunan's day.
Nephilim. Looks like he was trying to get out.
Generate ถูกใจทั้งนั้นแน่จ้า
เรื่องเล่าเก่าแก่ก็มีความเป็นจริงเหมือนกัน แล้วคุณได้เจอปีศาจไหมอีเดียนาโจน
Only my own.
อ่ะ ว่าไง อ่ะ ว่าไง